Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So what are we doing today for Blind Fight Friday? This one, I've been wanting to do this one ever since we bought this bottle of Lucky 7. So I finally broke down and did it because Mike keeps drinking my Double Oak and it's almost all gone. So so this one is...
What's going on order?
Woodford Double Oak. It comes in at 90.4 proof. We got it for $49, but this is regularly found 65 and up around here. But there's one magical store Steve has that you can get it for $49.
Yeah, everywhere it's 59 or better.
So this Lucky 7 we found, this is the Holiday Toast. This is also a Double Oak, and we got this one for $78.99. So I remember when we cracked this.
Did you get this one right?
No, that was me. That was at one of Steve's magical stores that they're not supposed to ship to Mass, but
I did. I sent a picture. I know where they are.
The Lucky Sevens.
Yeah, remember you told me we already got that one. Anyway,
okay. Well, there you go. Heist. According to it, maybe they changed because their website said they didn't ship. So when we started finding them, I started buying them up like a crazy person. So, anyways, Blind Fight Friday rules. I leave the room. Mike pours them for me. He leaves the room. I pour for him. We may or may not be drinking the same thing at the same time. You'll know because I'm going to run the picture while we do it. So we'll start with glass number 1. I haven't had this one in a dog's age since we opened it. This has been a beast. The Woodford Double Oak.
We did that in a blind
just about everybody.
It has been.
It's beat
refined
almost
nose, everything.
Yeah, it really has. So I was really curious to see how Lucky 7 would stand up against it. I haven't really drank it since we had it.
I don't think I have either.
We've had it for a while.
Are they both the same proof?
I don't know if I said the Lucky 7 proof. I did say stuff, but he doesn't pay attention to me. He's too busy over there.
I was working.
This is 90.4. That I know.
This is 115.
Is it really that hot? Well, there you go. I guess I didn't look at the proof then. Oh, shit. I thought this was one of the lower ones. They have high ones and low ones depending on what it is.
This is, what's this, a barrel?
Huh? It's a Double Oak.
Holiday Toast Double Oak. I say number 1 is pretty tasty.
I can say my number 1 is pretty tasty too.
Lift here?
I didn't think I was gonna I was gonna mind either one of them.
Let me see. I think you showed me a trick already. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, that's what I was supposed to read. Missed that.
That's all your tasting notes underneath.
Oh.
Well, number 1 is very good.
It is. And the nose is coming in.
Ooh. There's a hell of a hang time after my second sip on glass number 1. It's dark. It's rich.
It is that, but
tasty.
It's not really killing you.
Your number 1 may not be. No, it's not. It's my first sip of the day, so it could be either one of them.
I always forget that
I'm going to have to go back and forth. Me personally, I think this one drank with a little bit of a proof. I didn't. But it had a ton of flavor with it. So I'm going to see what my glass 2 does, and then it's going to be a counterbalance.
Counterbalance.
To see which way I lean on, which way I like better today. Because this. Oh, see here, this one. Yeah. So not knowing, for me, every time I smell what I think is the Woodford Double Oak, this is the one whiskey that really gives me, it's like buttery. I get a buttery, savory smell to it. And so I'm assuming that's what I have in my right hand right now. This glass number 2 is Woodford for me. Mm-hmm. And it was a good jump, but man, I don't know. This is going to be...
That's the dilemma of where
you want to be. This is that Davy and Goliath thing like we did before, or do you want the proof? Like when we did 1910 versus 1920. Which one's going to win out? Do you get the lower proof that has a ton of concentrated flavor, or do you like that extra punch that's bringing a little bit more?
So my nose 1 is better than my nose 2. I'm not getting a hell of a lot of nose in my 2.
Well, they're different. They're so different. Like my nose 2 is dark, but it's got a buttery aspect to it. It's savory.
My nose
I got to snort a little bit more. I almost get like a
my nose too is really bringing me
raisin
nothing.
on it.
I had a way better nose than one. I haven't gone back and did the knick-knacky thing that you want to do, so you're already ahead of me.
I'm knick-knacking. I don't got time for you over there. You do the pre-smells and stuff like that. I know I'm going to have an issue with both of these. These are both, the difference is they're both very good pour. The thing is, we got this for $49. I regularly see this 65 and up every time I've
cheapest I ever see it is $59.99.
That you're right, yeah.
It end up.
Right. So that's what I mean.
The main stores I travel is like $59.99.
Yeah. So they're not far off in price. This is a generous bump in proof. That's nice.
The nose in one is like my nose in one. My number one nose here is way more intense than my number two glass. And I might even have that buttery.
In your one?
Yeah.
They're definitely different. Like my glass too. I get that it's a dark, almost like a sugary buttery. It's just
a nice sipper too.
It really is.
My glass one is a nice little sipper.
But I'll tell you what, my glass one though.
My glass one, I say, is a nice little sipper.
I'm almost getting a tiny hint of it. I don't get no butter on it. But I'm almost getting like a chocolate-covered raisin on my glass one. Like that hint of a chocolate.
I could probably go there on my two.
That's what I'm almost getting like.
Now that you say
flavor.
that, I haven't had a raisinette in
I just popped into my head. That's what the smell is.
Because I haven't been to a movie in
that's been used
Delphi, so
right.
It is.
So I am almost
the one and only movie that I've seen with my wife at the theater. 28 years ago.
Mm-hmm. That, you say what you want. I get it that my two is such a gentle and easy drinker. But you know what? For being a higher proof, this drinks, it has a ton of flavor. It has a generous viscosity. It coats very well, and it lasts. Like it has a nice last finish.
But I'm almost like, do I like that little ease and that flavor? The nose is definitely crushing it. My nose one is crushing two.
I won't say crushing it, but they're definitely different in thing. It is definitely darker,
way
richer.
More notes
I get a lot more buttery
in my
for sure.
In my one. And it may not stick around as long.
No. I mean, it coats nice, but it's like there, and then like within 5 seconds, and it goes away. Like
it semi sticks on your tongue though. If you got
the flavor stays a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's no hang with a proof. No hang with a proof whatsoever. So like finish, because my glass one, it not only finishes with proof, that flavor stays with that. So it's actually a tasty.
Because that'd be my two.
Yeah. So I'm having a dilemma on which one I like better.
Might be a little more oak in my two. And flavor oak in my number two.
It's a brighter oak, where the other one is a little bit darker. It's kind of what I remember, like when I used to do like 1910, had a little bit more of a burnt oak flavor, where this one is almost a little bit just a solid oak flavor. Like it's like more toasted. Like it's not as dark. Like when you don't have as much.
I think we're drinking opposite. So yeah. My one is super gentle, super easy.
But when you finish, like the oaky flavor at the end is a little much. It's a little darker to me.
The hang time of my two does hang on. Though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
But the nose in one is way better.
I will say, I will agree. I will agree. If you're gonna go that route, my nose on my glass two is better. They're different. It is a little bit better than my glass one. Mm-hmm. My flavor, though, of what I actually taste. As much as I like my two, I do like it's a little bit lighter and brighter on my glass one.
Man, see, my glass one is like lighter and brighter, and maybe even more fruitier end than just a total oak finish. Where my two is kind of giving me a more solid oak finish, where
with a punch, and I like that. I like that a lot.
That's my debate.
I like that a lot. I mean, I love the savory. I love the lightness of this. I'm going to do one more. I think I'm...
Again,
we may or may not be drinking the same thing. These are two banging bottles. I can tell you that right now. And depending on the day, if you're feeling like you don't want proof, but you want a shit ton of flavor, the Woodford Double Oak is a banging bottle.
I'm actually kind of leaning towards my one, which I believe is going to be Woodford.
It's funny because this is 2 times in a row we did this. Where today, honestly, I'm leaning towards my one. I like that little punch of proof that has in it. I like that it has a better finish.
I'm not disappointed in that, but I think there's a little more flavor in my one.
Yeah, and again, so there you go.
And it's just like this is like it's like you could sip this.
Yeah, there's not a bad pour on a table. So if you can get either one of these, especially at a deal, I say jump on both of them. They're both actually very good. But I was curious to see how well, and I was afraid because nothing has even came close to this. Everything we put up against the Woodford Double Oak,
they are close, and it's really like you said. You want the little extra kick, which typically I do like that. I don't know. There's just the nose and the extra flavor in my one.
We'll go with you first. So you like your glass number 1 over your glass number 2.
A tad bit.
And that is Woodford Reserve today is on your left, and Lucky 7 is on your right. So in me, I like my glass number 1 over my glass number 2. You know.
So your glass 1 is Lucky 7, and your 2 is Woodford.
Okay. So we are.
So we did describe it, and we did talk about the
they are 2 distinct pours, and it kind of brings us back to, we've done it a couple times, because we did it with the 1910 and 1920. We also just did it again. When someone had us do, what was it? Actually, it was Woodford versus Rare Breed, and it was a difference of the proof according to the thing. And once again, so today, between these 2, they are a draw. These are 2 solid pours.
Very, very, very good.
But, and on any given day, like, I don't want the proof today. I mean, you can't go wrong with this Woodford Double Oak.
Apparently,
well,
it's almost on the back shelf over there.
Well, this has been through. We put, this is all blinds right here. I haven't drank it.
No,
and just because of the fact,
so sensitive.
Because a lot of the times I am just drinking them. But this is one of the ones that it's been. I mean, this has been battling.
This is actually number 2, I believe, too, right? Or is this the first one?
No, it's the second one. This is the second one.
The first one disappeared quite rapidly.
No, but again, this is probably our most blind one that we've done so far.
It's done well.
No, it keeps winning everything, but people keep asking for it again. We did it against Coopers, we did it against Old Forester, we did it against all the Battle of the Double Oaks. We did a whole
bring
thing
it in,
but so. Well, there you go. This one ends in a draw today. If you happen to have any other future Blind Fight Fridays head-to-heads like this that you want to see, leave a comment down below. Or if you have 3 or 4 that you want to see, we'll put them as a Sunday fun day too.
And so roughly, I guess if you're not getting a super deal that Steve does,
they're not that far off in prices.
Like $10, $12, $15.
And if you have anything you'd like to see that we don't have, just curiosity, I do like to jot down any suggestions. So if you have a favorite Double Oak that we haven't done yet, leave a comment down below and we'll keep an eye out for it and see if
there's a keyword. We'll keep an eye out for.
No, because not everything comes here, and nor am I paying $400 for a Double Oak.
You got a new little shopping place, but maybe
no. So we have to see. So just leave a comment, and I do try to write those down, and if I come across them, then I'll see. If you think there's something that can beat any of these 2 on the table, I'd like to try it because these are 2 banging bottles. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
I did mine.